Do you remember a little over a week ago, we talked about the new Nintendo Switch Flashcart? Essentially, that's the way I'm looking at it. It's like an EverDrive for the Nintendo Switch. It was when the website first went live, migswitch.com. We jumped on it, took a look, and yeah, I'm intrigued by this device, kind of a little worried at the same time. It's being kind of showcased as a backup tool, right? That you take your original cartridges, back them up, put them on an SD card. Then you have the MIG Switch, little card, Switch cartridge with your micro SD card in there with your game backups on it. That's the way they're presenting it. We know eventually what's going to happen, but now we do have some updates that I think for those who are really interested, maybe even people who've gotten in on a pre-order, because pre-orders did wind up going live recently. If you got in on a pre-order, there's some information you may want to know if you haven't heard. There's been new updates popping up daily, talks out there. I've actually talked to the MIG Switch people. I know there's some weirdness out there. I've been seeing some mumblings about who may be behind this and all that. At this point, like, hey, it is what it is. This is going to be a product a lot of people are interested in. And yeah, I'm supposed to get a review unit. I don't think they've been shipped, but that's part of the concern is how this was originally presented, the package that it was going to come with, what it was all going to entail, and how that's been updated to clarify some things. So there's also on the actual website here, if you go to migswitch.com, on the homepage, just yesterday, I believe it was, they put this clarification on online play. So this is really pushing the idea that, hey, this is a backup device. Play your backups. You're going to be screwed if you use something else, I guess. But they state MIG Switch is a backup and development device. As such, we only support and guarantee your gaming with your own game backups, not other people's backups, not things you find online that get converted to the format this works with, none of that. So they're saying this applies to online too. So there's a risk involved here if you're going about it a different way. If you want to play online with the full MIG Switch warranty, you need to use your own dumped backup with genuine certificate UID and card set ID. The way you get that is with your own specific cartridge because they all have their own, identifiers, right? So they state failure to respect this rule might end up in bans from Nintendo online services, which they're just saying we ain't gonna be held responsible for. So hey, they're trying to cover themselves, which I don't know, like if people buy this thing and they never said this and they get banned, how are you going to hold them responsible anyway? I don't know, but they're putting it out there. Okay, fair enough. They did put out this little video promo, not a lot to it, just a little like from Russia with love. They're saying it's from the Russian Federation, but some people are challenging that. But it is what it is. Easy backup of your games, all that good stuff. Simple plug and play. Bam, bam, bam. So there's a bunch of, they're not going to sell it directly to anybody. It's through distributors type of thing. So that's one update. Review samples are being shipped today, the 4th of January. That was 5 days ago. From my understanding, I haven't heard of anybody getting their tracking number yet. I was told when we ship it, we'll send you the information that it was shipped. Okay. But the one thing that people have been concerned with, or it's been being brought up, I've seen, is how, you're supposed to be able to back up your game. So it's supposed to come with a dumper, right? Now, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case for the foreseeable future anyway. They explain how to back up your games with a modified switch or, the MIG Switch dumper. An NX dump tool on a hacked switch. That's one way to do it. But the product initially, down here, they recently changed this. I think they might have changed this today, where they add this sold separately thing, because originally it said it included both of the devices. The MIG Switch card, no micro SD cards included, but is required to use it. You'll be able to play your backups with that. But how do you get your backups, right? So it was supposed to come with the MIG Switch dumper, which was going to be like a little like a little reader you plug into your PC type of thing, and you put your legit cartridges in there and you back it up. They're saying that's optional now and that it's sold separately. So originally it wasn't listed that way, and some pre-orders went live in the US and Europe and certain other areas where those distributors, they listed that it was coming with the switch dumper, with the MIG Switch dumper, and that's not the case now. There's this Skin Pixel website in the UK that's doing Wave 2 pre-orders. Other places I've looked at, Wave 1 has sold out, so some places are starting a Wave 2, 109 US dollars. I think that was like 70 something euros or whatever, but in the US, converted, it's $109 for this little cartridge, no dumper. They've updated their listing to explain that. So down here, what do we know of the backup tool? It will not be included with your order. By ordering this item, you're only purchasing the Switch flash card. So it's $109 for the flash cart, but no dumper. Please read our statement here. So from my understanding and with their statement here is that there's production, things going on with the dumper. There's delays, something with one of the chips or something. And they've just MIG Switch people have had to say, hey, we're working on this. I think they have a handful of them for like internal development type of thing. I don't know if they're sending any out to reviewers or not. I haven't heard on that. I haven't heard anybody getting tracking numbers on any of that. I was interested with the backup element here. I ain't gonna lie. We've talked about the Switch and my feelings with certain things, but you know what? At some point, this I almost feel is going to be a tool that will be necessary in the, maybe for some people, not right now, but maybe in the future. And hey, this is like one of the first ones to jump out there, but yeah, dumpers not to be included. And a lot of the distributors, they didn't know that because it wasn't listed that way initially. So if you pre-ordered through a company who said, hey, it comes with the dumper, you may want to reach out to them and find out, like, is it still coming with the dumper? Because I'm hearing there's delays with the production of it and that it's going to be sold separately. And even the MIG Switch site now says sold separately. What is the cost going to be on that dumper? I don't know. I haven't seen anything listed yet. But yeah, that's the update here, essentially, with what they've put out as far as the online play. You're going to be, if you don't use your own backups, you're facing a risk with Nintendo getting banned, losing your eShop purchases, stuff like that. No online play. I don't know. I've never been banned on a system before, so I don't know. I would just imagine like you lose everything. So be cautious if you're going to jump into something like this. So essentially, what I guess the point is today, if you get your hands on one of these MIG Switch flash carts, essentially you're going to need to have a hacked switch in order to use this and be able to play backups the way they intend. So the warranty, whatever the warranty means, is still in place. So originally, I think a lot of people were looking at this as a way to not worry about having a hacked switch or having to go about it a different way. And it seemed like a very simple, easy solution. And that may still be the case in the future, just those production issues with the dumper. It's just unfortunate that it's not coming with it. It's going to be an additional purchase down the road. You already know how weird it is to buy one of these, for a lot of people, the different places out there. And then they have to later on buy the dumper. Oh my God. But yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think. Really do appreciate you guys. Bye.